Yo, guys, what's up? It's your girl Dev, and man, this week has been crazy. In the past couple of days, it's just been nonstop with me pushing power and getting through these events. This video is going to cover about the events, what I've done so far, and as you see on the top left-hand side of the screen, I increased my power, and this video is going to cover how I did it and what I got in store for you guys. So stick around, strap in. Let's go. Alright guys, you ready for this? Let's push some power, baby. Man, I am ready to unlock T5. I've been waiting for these sequence of events for a very, very long time, and it is here. So not only do we have a pushing power event, we also have the dragon boat event. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to push power because I'm getting more value for my speed ups and my time, my resources, and I feel like this is the event to push in. Now, I did have a slight disadvantage during this event. I did not have the 15% kingdom buff, and I did not have a 15% research rune at this time. Kind of sucks. I did miss out on 20%. I had a 10% plus the title, which is another 10%. I didn't really get what I wanted, but that's okay. You can't win them all, and that's all right. People were pushing troops more, and actually, I think it may have been more beneficial for that anyways, because I am unlocking T5 infantry. Now, in this video, as you can see, I am not only pushing the tech, I am also asking for scientists and making sure I zoom out of my city and I have the scientist buff. That's important because if you push tech and you don't have scientists, you are losing on a lot of speed ups. It can be between 5 to 10 minutes to 5 to 10 days. So it really makes a huge difference by having just a small little buff. Now, the other thing to take note of is that I'm using a lot of technology speedups over universal speedups. I use the technology speedups first. I am also healing troops at this time because I took some heavy hits this past couple days, so I had to heal what was in my hospital, and it took a lot of time to heal that many stuff. But I had over 9 techs to finish to push the T5. Starting this push, I had 440 days of speed ups, guys. That's universal speed ups and not any tech research at all. That's pretty dope. I had like 20 days of tech speed ups. The rest of it, all universal. And they all went into my technology because that was what I wanted to push hard. Now, these videos are sped up, but I had to wait for all the helps in from the Alliance as well as the title buff. So it was a lot of waiting. It took about an hour for me to fully push to T5 tech. So one of the biggest notes I found in doing this is my longest research was 110 days. And it is because I made an accident and forgot to ask for a kingdom title before I clicked it, and that was Medical Encampment 10, I believe. It was 110 days. I was like, oh, as soon as I clicked it, I zoomed out and I didn't have the title. I was so upset, but it's okay. I think I cut off about 2 or 3 days with the title, so it's not too bad, but still, it's 2 or 3 days of speed ups. Guys, you gotta be careful with these things, and I wasn't careful. And oh well. Anyways, but I finally got to the T5 tech, and let me tell you, looking at that gold picture as I get ready to click on it was pretty dope. Alright, and now right after I pushed technology, I was ready to look at where I ranked at, and I collected everything I could in Game of Power and looked at my ranking, and I made it to rank 2, guys. I pushed 5.3 million power in this event. I felt so accomplished after doing this because it was a lot of time and effort that I finally got to put in to push into T5. And then I also checked at Battle on the Water, which is the Dragon Boat event, and I made it to rank 7. That's also pretty cool. And this is also before most kingdoms on our continent that we're fighting against use the kingdom buff for Duke and pushing training. So to be honest, I think I did pretty good on the first day. And this is only day 1. Now, this is also before I pushed T5 infantry. I opened up 5 20k expansions and waited for my turn in line. Now, I accounted everything I could when I was pushing T5 tech that I knew I would try my best to push out a full march of T5 all in one go. And I've been saving these training speed ups for a very long time so I could achieve this. And I was actually semi-successful on the first day. I wasn't able to get a full 200k march on the first go round. I actually had to wait a day or two to get the full 200k march. But I did push it, and it just looks so nice. At the first batch of this T5, I was able to make 176,000 infantry, and man, God, it was so good to see them march on the map and fight with them for the first time. Alright guys, we finally got done pushing power, and we're into the last day of the Dragon Boat Festival for the power event. And I currently have my march of full T5 infantry farming right now because we are directly in front of the gate of QVQ. And tomorrow at 1400 UTC, level 8 passes open for contention, and we're gonna push into Lightside and push out QVQ, also known as 1305. We're gonna push them out and take their circles to the best of our abilities, and it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait for tomorrow. But let's focus on what we have currently right now. So not only was I able to push enough technology, I mean, those T5 infantry is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, having 220,000 infantry on the map fighting is it's cool. Now, there's a couple events that are happening right now in our kingdoms, as you guys all know and have seen, is the Dragon Boat Festival. I am in the last day of this festival. I did a pretty decent job in doing a lot of this. I feel like I could have done a little bit more. I haven't done any Guardians yet, of course. I haven't collected any runes yet, but I still have a couple of days. For me, I don't need the Legend Epic Commander Sculptures. 5-minute speed ups is great. The Knowledge Gems is also good. This is more targeting those early kingdoms, so this chest reward, if I didn't complete it, not a big deal. Let's look at this next event where you donate your leaves that you collect on the map from Map Collection, City Collection, and Defeating Barbarians. I did make it to almost to the end at 24 currently. I didn't buy the 7,000 gem yet because I wasn't sure I was going to get to the end. Even though there's so much value here, I think you're only really spending about 2,000 gems. You're getting like 35 legendary commander sculptors. I mean, guys, come on. Focus on this event, guys. This is legit. Awesome. Anyways, good event. Push it. Do it. Because Deb told you to do it. Battle on the Water, again, we talked about that as well. I am rank 27. I have 7.9 million power that I've pushed. Again, that's all the T5 tech and pushing out the T5 infantry. Pretty dope. The last event that we'll kind of touch on is the Strange Incidents, which is actually really cool. It's just a limited time event. It's very similar to the witches that we had back in October for Halloween, except that this event is about cities, villages that are burning. And yes, guys, they do spawn in KVK. Once you complete 5 quests, you unlock a bandit. The bandit drops pretty awesome rewards. I don't think I have any current rewards. Alright guys, here we are, the bandit reward. You can just see a snapshot of some of the rewards you're getting. Gold, healing, and some bamboo leaves. I mean, come on guys, this is freaking awesome. For 150 AP or 140 depending if you're farming barbarians or not, or if you're using an AP commander. I mean, this is dope. I mean, this is great. I totally agree with doing these. The more people you have inside of the rally, the better rewards that everyone is shared. You can attack it with one person, but you're not really... Look at this. Look how many people are here. Building speed ups, healing speed ups, tech speed ups, bamboo leaves is good, training speed ups. Either way, this is a great buy. But the last thing I want to mention right before we cut off on this video for the power push is the Lucran Scrolls event. Now, this event here is the last week of the event. I was able to do pretty decently without finishing a lot of the stuff. We're going to go ahead and open all of our gold keys. I have, since my last video, I've acquired quite a lot of gold keys. 232 gold keys. Let's go ahead and open them all and see what we get. 232, guys. There we go. It's a pretty good haul so far. Let's see. Pretty dope if you ask me. Not gonna lie, I feel like this haul of speed ups and commanders is pretty epic. Now let's go take a look and see how many commanders we are able to upgrade since getting that. I don't think we're gonna upgrade very many. A Tatao, that's pretty dope. 25 extra sculptors, that's really good. Let's see, Charles. Oh man, Charles is still behind. That's okay. I was really hoping to get Charles expertise, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. But that's cool. Metman, I was able to get him upgraded. Let's see, El Cid. Yep, El Cid as well. Again, that's a pretty nice haul of sculptors, if I do say so myself. Either way, great event. I'm really glad that this event came around. The Dragon Boat event is super great if you can. And it's great for your free-to-play players. There's so many opportunities to get really great rewards for just using some AP, collecting in your city, and collecting on the map. Either way, you should definitely focus on completing this event. Alright guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in my video and really watching me push T5, man. It just feels so good to finally have T5 on the map. Now that I have T5 infantry, I did not know that you would use so much wood for infantry. Who knew, right? Well, all my T5 players knew. I just failed to listen to them. But that's okay. I'm really glad that I was able to open the T5 tech. Okay with not having the other T5 tech completed, but they'll come in time. I'm not rushing. I do love my infantry. But that wraps up for this video. Again, thank you again for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my videos and drop a comment below and let me know how you think I did on this event. Pretty dope. Again, I'm super excited that I finally have T5. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be on that high for like ever, I think. But for now, guys, just keep it real.